Hello there. Welcome to the very first episode of Women in Sports, where we look at the exciting lives of important female athletes. I'm your host, Clara. Today we will dive into Florence Griffith Joyner's life. What is her story? Let's find out. Florence was born in Los Angeles, California, on December 21st, 1959. She and her 4 siblings were raised by their mother in the Watts neighborhood. Griffith, at age 7, had got a bit into running, and she loved it. When she went to visit her father in the Mojave Desert, she chased the jackrabbits to go faster and faster. Her gift for speed was easily recognized. At age 14, she won the Jesse Owens National Youth Games, which are, by the way, a very big deal. She then competed for Jordan High School, participating in various track and field events. She graduated high school in 1978. After attending California State University, Griffith transferred to the University of California, where word spread quickly that she was a track star. Florence was getting more and more well known, but professional competition was right around the corner. While Griffith was at UCLA, she met Bob Kersee. Bob thought Florence could be an Olympic athlete. He also wanted to be her coach. Kersee had coached many successful athletes before, such as Andre Phillips, Allison Felix, and Joanna Hayes. In 1984, Florence made her Olympic debut, with Bob as her coach. At the Games, she won a silver in the 200-meter run, and from then on became known for her original sense of style, world record speed, and 6-inch fingernails. No, I am not joking. A couple of years later, in 1987, a new chapter in Griffith's life began. She married Al Joyner, brother of famous fellow athlete Jackie Joyner. Florence took the name Joyner, officially earning her famous nickname, FloJo. Around the time she got married, Griffith decided to drop Kersee as her coach and take on her husband instead. She took a break from competing after her debut in 1984, but decided to re-enter racing in the next Summer Games. In 1988, she competed for the second time in the Games at Seoul, South Korea. At the Games, she broke a world record in the 200-meter, a huge accomplishment for her second Olympics only. She also took home a whopping 4 gold medals and a silver. After the 1988 Games, FloJo decided to retire. However, she still participated actively in athletics. In 1993, Florence was appointed co-chair of the President's Council on Physical Fitness and went on to establish her own foundation for children in need. 6 years after the Seoul Olympics, Joyner was granted a huge honor. She was inducted into the Track and Field Hall of Fame. Around this time, she decided she wanted to start running again. Unfortunately, an issue with her Achilles tendon swept aside her comeback effort. About a year later, on September 21st, 1998, in her home at Viejo, California, Florence died of a sudden epileptic seizure. She was only 38 years old. Remarkably, her world record for the 200 meters still stands 34 years later. It stands a monument to all the great things she did in her life, but it all started with those jackrabbits. And that's the end. Thank you for listening to Women in Sports, a podcast about groundbreaking women athletes. This podcast is produced, written, edited, and hosted by me, Clara. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.